This our business of cattle. It's not only for us as a Fulani people, it's for the entire country as well, because we are only grazing them. And when we finish grazing, we take them to the market. Who are the consumers? It's the population of the country who are consuming. And so we are playing great impact in the building of the nation. And so we want the government to recognize that. Because every market in Ghana here, if you want to buy animal, the assembly are getting their own, the traditional rulers are getting their own, the youth who are working in the market are getting their share. And so we want government to come in. By the way, government is subsidizing fertilizers and chemicals to the crop farmers. Government should come to us also the same thing, to build their dams and negotiate with the traditional rulers to release the land to us.
Those were many of several concerns raised by Chief Mohammed Ibrahim and his colleagues as part of efforts to transform the cattle sector. Chief Mohammed Ibrahim says they are not the only ones benefiting from the cattle business. Large number of Ghanaians even get the bigger gain.
Whatever they want to negotiate, they should negotiate with them. They should release the land to us. If they want us to pay it yearly or 10 years or 5 years, we are ready to do that for we to get space to graze our animals. That's what we want. And again, we need government also to support us, to bring trainees like extension officers to come and train our people about the modern graze, because we have grass today. If you plant it, we have 2 weeks, 40 days, 1 week, the grass has to grow to feed the animals. Why government can't he bring some people to come and train our people everywhere in this country for we to have a peace? Because anywhere we go, we are the problem. Other they cause us, we are the problem. Secondly, some security people also are following our people in the bush to tax them money.
And do you have evidence to that?
So many places.
Why did it happen, and how can you prove that someone has actually?
If the time comes, we are going to show. We have some records, so many. If the time has come, we are going to show.
For them, it is high time government took lead role in making sure cattle rearers have space to conduct their business without any confrontations. Animal scientist at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, Dr. Jacob Hamid, raises concerns about the country's inability to develop the cattle value chain, which is affecting the industry.
In Ghana, we have not actually developed what we call the cattle value chain. This is the reason why we are having all these problems. So it is high time we take time to develop this cattle value chain, and that is what I'm trying to bring on board the Sudubaba Foundation. And if you have a very good value chain, it means that you will know the place to go for training, you will know where to obtain feed for your cattle, you will know where to get the best of animals, you will know where to get the knowledge about the animals, and therefore you will not struggle. But we are still living or raising our cattle like it is a business for only a small set of people in Ghana, which is only Fulani. But I think we should move away from that mindset. And if we begin to see cattle as for everybody, we won't have this problem. At the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, the workers that take care of the cattle are not Fulanis. And when the cattle stray to other people's farm, we have the same problem. So if we look at it that it's a holistic problem that we should all solve, then we will not target with Fulanis. So they have very genuine concerns. And also the people that we feel like the cattle are causing problems for them, the crop farmers also have genuine concerns. But as I say, we have not developed the value chain. And so we have taken our time and we are now writing the value chain, which we will present to government to say that this is how a ranching has to be done, animals should be slaughtered, so they become an actual business.
The meeting brought together cattle farmers from Ashanti, Central, Eastern, Brong-Ahafo and Northern regions of the country. National Vice President of Fulani, Osman bin Ahmed, says their mission is to create an enabling environment for both parties.
It's necessitated because of the way, especially we are heading towards the drought. And then that is where most problems comes in between the Fulani herdsmen and then the crop farmers. So we said, let us come together, bring in the stakeholders, and then discuss on the way forward. And then there are other areas where the government is now showing a priority, especially on the ranching system. So bringing in those who matter, like Dr. Opong Anani, to come and talk about the cattle industry, what the government is doing, because he's the special advisor to the Minister of Agriculture, and then I've been working with him for long. I've also engaged the university lecturers, those from the animal science, as you saw, so that they are all part of my Sudi Baba Foundation, which I created immediately. I was made the chief of the Fulani in the region, because I realized that my people have a lot of challenges. The community have a problem of education. My Fulani people have a problem of education, the way they handle their cattle, which always necessitates trouble between them and the crop farmers.
Mahmud Mohammed-Nurudeen reporting.